Hello everybody, how you doing? I thought I would come on here and show you guys something a little different. I wanted to show you guys my very first scrapbooking, and by I mean scrapbooking, not in a traditional sense where it was like pictures and embellishments or anything. These two scrapbooks I'm going to show you, as you see, is the kind of almost like the old-fashioned scrapbooks. I didn't know anything about scrapbooking way back in the day. These are like my high school and some family and memorabilia scrapbooks. Got two of them. This was back in like my senior year in high school. It was in 2000, between 2000 and 2002 is when I kept these scrapbooks, and I kept them all the way even for a few years up until probably maybe 2007, 2008 when I stopped putting anything in these scrapbooks. My dad got me these. I don't know where he got them, but he got these. I got two of them. They're like the old-fashioned scrapbooks, you can see. And why I got these scrapbooks was because I think it was back in September 2001 when 9/11 happened, and I saw all these articles and I thought, you know what? I want to keep some of these articles because it would be interesting if I have kids someday or family members that get these books one day. They'll look back at some of the old articles I did, and I would call this my very first scrapbooking when I didn't know anything about it at all. And I just thought you guys might be interested in to see what I thought of scrapbooking. It's like the old-fashioned scrapbooking. I have my name spelled out, and it's just very interesting looking back at some of these. This first book is just articles I collected through my high school, like the football. I was not on the football team, just some people I knew on the football team, and just some articles like that's our old high school coach. I think he retired the year we graduated high school. See, 2001, John Glenn. It's just old articles, and this is fun. See, I did some journaling, so I was doing a little bit of scrapbooking. It's just like the old-fashioned type of scrapbooking. Let me turn it around, this will be better to see. So, turn on the lights. This is like old-fashioned scrapbook. This is when my coach, he was my social studies teacher. I think when was this? My junior year in high school, and he was my old high school social studies teacher, if I can remember right. And he said if we raised enough money for this guy here, he had cancer, so we raised enough money for him to get his treatment. And he said if we raised enough money for this kid, that he would let the kid shave off his mustache that he had growing for the longest time, for a very, very long time, like over 20 plus years. And we raised enough money and he got his mustache and beard shaved off, and all the students clambered around to see this happen because this is an interesting thing to see, and I wrote a little journaling about it. This is about the one-act play that I was on a tech crew, behind the scenes guy in my junior year. Most of these articles is about my senior year in high school, and then a little bit even after that. I don't think these are acid-free. I don't know if I'm going to take some of these out of this book, because you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks coming a little bit yellow around the edges, and the light's not helping, but yeah, there's not acid free. I tested with my HP pen, and it's not acid free. Testing pen is not acid free, but I don't know if I'm going to take everything out of this book. I think I'm going to keep it. It's just a bunch of articles. I have a few pictures in here, but because I realized this book is, what, 2014 now? It's about 12, 13 years old. Just articles, the one-act play. I was on a tech crew for that. Another one-act play. Just a bunch of articles, because I was on a tech crew, behind the scenes. And some of these are this is my old friend. We were good friends. He was on a tech crew with me, so that's why I have this article out. And this article, this kind of like a scrapbook, but it was a bunch of articles. I did some journaling. And I didn't know what scrapbooking was. I just put them all together. And I didn't really know about a year and a half, 2 years ago. August 2011 is when I got really into scrapbooking. Like scrapbooking, embellishments, pictures, all that. But this little thing right here, it is a, let me read it if I can remember right. It is a, what's Discovery something. I forgot what it is, Discovery Charm or something. I got it at the Skill Center. Because we got a Skill Center here where the juniors and seniors can go half of the day to take some classes. And they can take like the morning classes half a day or afternoon, or the afternoon for the rest of the day, and then go back to the high school, take the rest of the class, you know. So that's where I got that charm from, because I was at a Skill Center for half of the day, then went back to my high school for the other half. So that's what that charm is. There's just some articles. This is our principal. He was a very tall man, like 6 foot something. And what's funny story about him is he was a principal at middle school, and then last year in middle school he told us he was going to come with us to the high school. He came, and then when our senior year, on our last day of school at our graduation rehearsal, he told us he was going to retire. You were going to leave, and we were leaving. And we thought, geez, he found us around everywhere. And this is a girl I knew. She was a year behind me in school. Just more articles. This is my homecoming dance. This is my good friend Jennifer. She have a picture, and I kind of wrote out titles, and I wrote a little journaling about my homecoming dance. This was my very first dance that I went to, my senior year. I never went to a dance, but she told me she couldn't take me and we were gonna go. She went to a different high school. She didn't go to the same high school as me. Show you a picture of how young I look. Can't really see, but that's me as a young guy. I was like 18, 19 at the time. This is my senior prom. I went with the same girl. She told me, we're gonna go to prom, buy tickets, buy your tux, and that's it. Really the only time I ever wore a tux was in 2002, April 2002. I still got the ticket stubs, and I still got the information for it. It's still in good shape, like, and I wrote some information. I did kind of scrapbooking. And if I can, these are my high school IDs. This is my freshman one. I look like a dork in that one. This is my I don't got my sophomore one. I don't know why. And then this is an student ID we had to carry around. Still got that. This is my high school program that my parent had when I graduated high school. Now this is, I don't know when this was, like 2003, 2004. These are a bunch of pictures. I had like cars. This is from when I used to work at the Y. They had like they gave me a little birthday card. This was me. My coworker made this little homemade birthday card for me. This is my work ID. When I used to work, like a year after I started working there, the gym wanted us all to carry IDs. So I think it was my ID, but also to take test pictures with, and they just gave me the extra copy, so I put it in here. This is my good friend who I've known since elementary school. And another article of school. I just mismatched everything. Now these pictures, I don't know why I have these pictures in here, but this is my dad when he was 12 years old in 1953. My grandma, my uncle, my dad's younger brother, my sister when she was a baby, my dad when he was a little guy. I don't know why I got these pictures in here. I thought maybe they were just extra pictures, and I thought I'd just put them in here. But I might take these out. I'm not sure yet. Now these pictures I took in 2004. We had like a bad snowstorm in November. And the day before Thanksgiving, and I just got home from work, and it was really snowing. So I took a couple of pictures. That's a bike, a wheel tire of a bike. This is a tree, another tree, and this is the day. This is on Thanksgiving Day. Took pictures. This is when I was really getting into my photography. Another picture. Another picture. I don't know if I'm going to take these pictures out, but I might. Some more pictures, and this is just some little cards I got from my old teachers. I think this is from, who's this from? I don't know who this letter is from, but I family member. This is from my aunt. My mom gave me these, so I just put them in here. I don't know why she gave me these, but another little Christmas. Each year my aunt gave us little Christmas information for the whole family about what everybody's doing, and I don't know why. I might take some of these out, I don't know. This is a thank you card from my friend when I went to a graduation party, my friend's graduation invitation. This is my other friend. She donated her hair to Locks of Love, I think it's called. She donated her hair. And this article is from August 1999. That's a long time ago. Another family Christmas letter. This is from one of my good friends, old teacher of mine. She sent me cards. This is after high school. This is in my college days, really. A little note from my guidance counselor from my counselor, social worker counselor. He sent me a little letter back in 2003. It was like 11 years ago. 11 years ago. This is from my friend. She was in college at the time away, and she would always write emails back and forth, and I don't know why I kept these. And this is just Christmas cards information. That's my mom's family. My mom's brother and his family. These are his Christmas cards. And this is what is it? This is when I won a photography contest, and I got my picture in a magazine. They sent me this little letter. This honorary mention. I got honorary mention in this thing. And this is when I got GPA at my college in 2004. And this is my drawings I did for my digital art class. I called it the doorway to doom. Is that interesting? More articles. This is when my uncle pizza place got burnt down back in August 2005, and he rebuilt it since. He's passed away now. He passed away a year ago. This is when Katrina happened in 2005. This is another birthday card. I don't know what these cards are. These are just little emails I got from my friend. This is from my cousin. So yeah, and then this is my cousin. So I just threw everything in here, and I just got a bunch of articles talking here. So that's kind of like my scrapbook. Book is, what is it? Oh, this scrapbook I did in 2001. It's when 9/11 happened. And I just, again, put articles. I put, like, journaling on the front, like, what I was thinking about, about that day. And it's just articles about 9/11 and what happened, and I just put it all in here. I don't know why I did that, but I guess, like I said before, it's to look back at it, I don't call this really scrapbooking, it's just pasting articles together, but I thought you guys might like to see this, like what I thought scrapbooking was back when I was a teenager, 18, 19-year-old kid. And I just posted information, and I didn't post a lot, I just posted some. And some of it's holding up really well for an old scrapbook. So yeah, got more articles right here. So yeah, that is my very first kind of what I consider to be kind of like a scrapbook. Hope you guys kind of enjoy this. I don't know if you guys would be interested in it, but I kind of want to show you what I thought scrapbooking was back in the early 2000s when I was kind of getting into it. I stopped after a while. I stopped around probably 2006, 2007, so when I didn't put anything in this one. And then I didn't get back into scrapbooking or even thought about scrapbooking until 2012 when like I said before in my past videos, when I got all my grandmother's pictures. I'm like, what can I do with all these pictures? No, they're going to be forgotten. They're not going to be put on an album where people come, and they don't got any information about the pictures, you know, or any information about the people. So they just have named on the back of it. I do want to add more to it. So that's when I got on YouTube, and I discovered a bunch of you guys' scrapbookings and stuff, and I got really into it because I'm kind of a nurse to you guys. So yeah, and I got kind of into it, and my scrapbooking is nothing like you guys, it's more simple, and I might do another video about showing you my scrapbooking so far after being into it for about a year and a half, almost 2 years now. I might show you if I can remember my very first layout page, I will show you that, and I'll kind of show you how maybe I evolved over the last year and a half, 2 years of doing this. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll quit jibber jabbering and talking to you up long enough. And I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.